Meet Jake and Marcus. Same age, same job, same city, both earning exactly $3,000 a month. 10 years later, Jake has $0 in savings, mountains of debt, still stressed about money every single day. Marcus has over $150,000 invested, zero high-interest debt, and is well on his way to retiring early. Same income, same starting point, completely different lives. And the difference between Jake and Marcus has nothing to do with luck, nothing to do with getting a raise, nothing to do with winning the lottery. It comes down to 5 decisions made every single month. I am going to show you exactly what those 5 decisions are right now. Now, I need you to be completely honest with yourself for the next 8 minutes, because one of these 2 people, Jake or Marcus, is going to sound exactly like your life right now. My name is Weston, and this is exactly what nobody told either of them about money. The moment that $3,000 hits the bank, Jake and Marcus make completely different first moves. Jake pays everyone else first: rent, Netflix, car payment, food. Whatever is left, maybe $50 or $100, gets saved. Some months, nothing is left at all. Marcus pays himself first. The moment that paycheck lands, $300 automatically moves into his investment account. That is 10% of his income, non-negotiable, every single month, before a single bill is paid. This one decision alone, Jake paying everyone else first versus Marcus paying himself first, is the single biggest wealth gap creator in the history of personal finance. Jake saves whatever is left over. Marcus invests before anything else. After 10 years, Jake has saved maybe $3,000 to $5,000. Marcus has invested $36,000, which has grown to over $60,000 thanks to compound interest. Same income, one decision, $55,000 difference between Jake and Marcus. Both Jake and Marcus have debt, a car loan, a credit card, maybe a student loan. Jake pays the minimum balance every month, tells himself he will pay it off eventually. Meanwhile, that credit card at 24% interest is growing faster than any investment he could make. Marcus attacks his debt strategically. He lists every debt from highest interest to lowest. He throws every extra dollar at the highest interest debt first. Once that is gone, he attacks the next one. This is called the avalanche method. Within 18 months, Marcus has eliminated all high-interest debt completely. Now, that same money that was going to interest payments every month goes straight into investments instead. Jake is still paying minimum balances 5 years later, still paying interest, still giving his wealth away to the bank every single month. Marcus freed up an extra $200 to $300 a month and redirected every penny into wealth building. Same income. Jake chose minimum payments. Marcus chose the avalanche method. Completely different financial futures. Jake keeps all his money in a regular savings account, earning 0.5% interest per year, while inflation runs at 3% to 4%. Jake's money is literally shrinking every month without him doing anything wrong. Marcus splits his money into 3 places. First, a high-yield savings account for his emergency fund, earning 4% to 5% interest, 10 times more than Jake's regular bank. Second, a Roth IRA where his investments grow completely tax-free. Every dollar of growth, his to keep. The IRS cannot touch it. Third, an S&P 500 index fund inside that Roth IRA, VOO or SPY, 10% average annual returns over the last 50 years. Jake earns 0.5% on his savings. Marcus earns 10% on his investments. After 30 years, Jake has $50,000 in savings that inflation has eaten away at. Marcus has over $600,000 in completely tax-free investments. Same income. Jake chose the wrong accounts. Marcus chose the right ones. $500,000 difference. Jake gets a raise at work, an extra $200 a month. What does Jake do? He upgrades his lifestyle immediately. Nicer apartment, better car, more subscriptions, more eating out. Within 30 days, that extra $200 is completely gone. Jake feels richer, but his bank account looks exactly the same. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it quietly destroys more wealth than almost anything else. Marcus also gets the same raise, an extra $200 a month. What does Marcus do? He increases his monthly investment by $200. Marcus does not upgrade his lifestyle. He upgrades his future. That extra $200 a month invested over 30 years becomes an extra $400,000 for Marcus. Jake spent his raise on things that lost value the moment he bought them. Marcus invested his raise in things that kept growing every single year. Same raise, same $200. Jake spent it. Marcus invested it. $400,000 difference. This is the decision that controls all the others. Jake thinks about money in terms of what he can spend today. Every paycheck is a chance to enjoy life right now. Saving feels like punishment to Jake. Investing feels complicated and scary. Marcus thinks about money in terms of what it can become tomorrow. Every dollar Marcus invests today is not $1. It is $10 or $20 or $50 30 years from now, thanks to compound interest. Marcus does not see investing as giving up money. He sees it as buying his future freedom. Jake is not a bad person. Jake is not lazy. Jake just never learned this one thing, that the way you think about money determines everything that happens to it. This mindset shift, from spending-focused like Jake to growth-focused like Marcus, is the single thing that separates people who build wealth from people who wonder where all their money went. You do not need a higher salary. You do not need to be born rich. You do not need to get lucky. You just need to make 5 different decisions with the same $3,000 you already have. Let us fast forward. Jake is now 40 years old. He earns more money than he did at 25. Got a few raises over the years, but somehow he still feels broke, because every time his income went up, his expenses went up with it. New car, bigger apartment, more eating out. Jake has been earning money for 15 years and has less than $10,000 saved. He is starting to panic. Retirement feels impossible. He does not know where to start. Now let us look at Marcus at 40. Marcus never got rich quick. He never made a lucky investment. He just made the same 5 decisions every single month for 15 years. $300 a month invested. Debt eliminated early. Right accounts. Right mindset. Never touched lifestyle inflation. At 40, Marcus has over $200,000 invested. His money is now growing faster than he can even track, because here is what nobody tells you about compound interest. The first 5 years feel slow. The first 10 years feel modest. But by year 15, the number starts doing things that do not even feel real. Marcus does not stress about retirement. Marcus does not panic about bills. Marcus has options that Jake will never have at the same age. And they both started with the exact same $3,000 a month. The gap between Jake and Marcus was not created in one big moment. It was created in thousands of small ones. Every payday, every purchase, every decision. Jake and Marcus, same $3,000 a month, completely different outcomes. Here are the 5 decisions that made the difference. Decision 1. Marcus paid himself first. 10% into investments before any bill was paid. Jake paid everyone else first. Decision 2. Marcus attacked his debt fast, used the avalanche method, freed up cash flow. Jake paid minimum balances for years. Decision 3. Marcus put money in the right accounts: high-yield savings, Roth IRA, a S&P 500 ETF. Jake left everything in a regular savings account. Decision 4. Marcus never let lifestyle inflation win. Every raise went into investments, not expenses. Jake spent every raise before the month was over. Decision 5. Marcus changed how he thought about money. Every dollar today is worth many more tomorrow. Jake only thought about what he could spend today. Jake and Marcus started with the exact same $3,000. Same job, same city, same opportunities. The only thing that was different was what each of them decided to do on the day that paycheck hit. You are going to get paid again soon. The question is, whose decision are you going to make?